So how does grief change? How does grief evolve, I guess, as time goes on? This is the thing. It's the biggest cliche ever to say that time heals all wounds. And it seems like a cliche until you're living it. Um, when I first went through the emotions of loss for my dad, it was like an enormous tidal wave hit me. Just so many feelings all at once of obviously of loss, of despair, of what's next. There's so much confusion. There's so much turmoil that happens at that point, and it's overwhelming. Um, I don't think I cried every day for about 7 or 8 days. I've never been so impacted by something in my life. And obviously that's grief, and you're feeling that right away, and you feel that in enormous waves in the coming days and weeks and months. That was 2.5 years ago for me. And it gets easier. It gets a little bit better. Obviously, there are people and resources and tools that help you along the journey. In the very beginning, just comparatively, I had trouble coming out of my room and eating because I didn't care. I had no sort of self-preservation left in me. As time went on, you begin to sort of understand the loss that you felt, and this big open gaping hole in your life, you begin to think about the future and what's next. And for me, again, I keep coming back to this, but I was talking about friends who checked in on me. That was huge for me, and it gave me an enormous amount of hope. And now, fast forward 2.5 years later, do I still get depressed about it? Absolutely. There are milestones like my dad's birthday or the anniversary of his death, where I'm a mess. But I've realized, and I've self-reflected on it now, I'm only a mess like that for about a day or two, as opposed to weeks on end. Will it ever go away completely? I don't think so, and I hope it doesn't. These feelings are hard; they're difficult to comprehend, but at the same time, they're reminders of my dad and what an incredible presence he had in my life. So in a way, I don't ever want to lose that. The surrounding emotions with it and how they impact my life, they've gotten better and they've gotten easier to deal with, and they don't come as often. Um, so there is hope, and there's things to look forward to. Are there moments where I wish my dad had been here for huge milestones in my life? Absolutely. But I know that whether you're religious or not, or whatever it is, I know that in some way he's present in that. Um, so that's really helped me carry on. And every day is a bit of a battle, but you start winning those battles for sure.